Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the greenhouse. A little bit of an update. I've still got my little cherry tomatoes growing. The cucumber that was there has now gone. I'm going to be pulling these marigolds out. I'm going to be planting some other things in there, maybe some more tomato actually. We've still got our little chili plant. We've got some new brassicas that are starting to grow. So they're all shooting. We've got some more seeds down here. Beetroot has started. The others haven't yet. This afternoon's task. Now this was the pot I had my eggplant in. Now that was a bit of a flop, but that's okay. We learn a lot from that. So I'm going to be planting beans. That's correct. Beans. I'm going to be planting stringy beans to see how they grow in the greenhouse rather than being outside. Now outside we would have to wait till after the frost, but being in the greenhouse we should be able to get them done earlier and maybe start getting some stuff on them. So what I have done for the last 24 hours, I've been soaking them, and they're in some warm water. Every couple of hours I'll change that. And then the other thing I have is some celery that I've got growing here, and I may put those in when I take the marigolds out. I might put the celery in there. Let's see how we go. Alright, so I've planted 1, 2 in there and 3 over there. So 3 at the back, and then I'll put a little trellis on the back of that as they grow a bit higher. And the other thing I've done, I've planted 3 in this little seed tray, and we'll see how they germinate and see how they go. Okay, so my little seed tray, I've just put some soil over the top. I gave it a really good water prior, so now I know that the seeds will stay where I've placed them. And I've put them in the same tray as the brassicas. Now, to be honest, I can't remember what these ones are, because I had them growing in a little seed tray to start with and they all got mixed up. So they're either broccoli, collie, cabbage, which I don't think they're cabbage. I think they're broccoli. We're just going to see how they go. So they've got their true leaves coming up now, which is really good. It's great. It means they're nice and healthy, and I'm trying them in these little grow pots that I got from a friend, and then from that whole pot will go in the ground and the cardboard will just, you know, compost down. Let's see how that goes. So in here I'm pulling out my marigolds. So I've got 2 different types. Now I have plenty of seeds for marigolds, so I won't be keeping any of these. I will pull them out, give the soil a bit of a freshen up. I've already put some alpaca poo in here, which we are very lucky enough to have alpacas on site. So I'm going to give this a tidy up, and I think I will plant my celery in here. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so as you can see, I have pulled the marigolds out. I had a little pansy in there as well, and I've pulled her out. I filled it up with a whole heap of Osmocote. What have we got? So tomato, vegetable and herb mix. So I've topped it all up with that. I'm going to give it a really good water, and then we're going to plant these. I've given these a really good water for about half an hour. So their roots should be really good. I'll put these in here and see how they go. Alright, one thing I wanted to show you is how white and good these roots on these celery look. So this is actually a really good sign. There's some dead ones in there, and that would obviously be some of them that have gone a bit yellow or haven't grown. But having these really, really good white roots is actually a really good sign of a healthy seedling. So this will be really good. So I'll pull these apart and put them in. Okay, so I've planted these in. just sporadically around. Just going to see how they go. I've never really grown celery before, so this will be another new thing, but the same thing. They sort of need a bit of warmth. They're sort of a spring and autumn type of plant, vegetable, fruit. So this will be good. So I'm doing a few little experiments this year in the greenhouse while I've got it, and see what I can continue to grow or grow early, and then have those second, third, fourth crops. They're the really exciting things I'm looking forward to doing. I'll keep you posted.